Hi, my name is Sarah, and today I have got a practice to help you get grounded. Let's go ahead and get started. We will begin seated, and we'll take some spinal circles. So start by coming to a seat, rooting through your sit bones, and then you can bring your hands to your knees for a little bit of leverage, and we'll start with some spinal circles, bringing your heart forward as you inhale, and exhaling to round and scoop your spine. And we'll take a few in one direction. And then when you're ready, go ahead, switch direction, smooth your heart forward. Exhale to round. So oftentimes, beginning with noticing what's grounding you physically is a good start when you're feeling kind of scatterbrained all over the place and easily swayed or movable. Think about sit bones to the ground, noticing the firmness of the ground beneath you, and feeling the support of your mat. And we'll finish up these spinal circles, and we'll come to a puppy posture. So we're going to flip on over to all fours. We will bring knees underneath hips and then just lower to your forearms to start. Walk your hands forward and then lower your chest. So maybe we bring forehead to the mat, or maybe you'd like to bring chin to the mat. So this is a big chest opener, heart opener, stretching through your armpits, your shoulders. And if it's too intense, you can lift up a little bit higher. Or we've got blocks here. If you have a block at home, sometimes it feels nice to lift the ground up to you, maybe just resting your forehead to a block, or even putting them underneath your forearms. From our puppy posture, we're going to come into a Sphinx pose. So lift your hips and then go ahead, extend your legs long, and we're coming to our forearms. You can push into your forearms as you extend your legs long behind you, coming to the tops of your feet. Push into your elbows to lift your chest. So a few more deep breaths here. And we're going to transition into a half frog, staying on your belly. Just bend into your left knee, and you're going to bring your hip in line with your knee. And then you can stack your palms, and then you can either lower your chin or your head to your hands, like a little cushion here. And we'll take some deep, crocodile breaths. So we're kind of using the ground for some feedback or some pushback against your belly as you take those deep breaths. So fill your belly with fresh oxygen, and then nice cleansing exhales. And we'll take this to side two, so go ahead, bring that left leg back through center. You'll bend into the right knee. Bring your knee in line with your hip. You can shimmy and adjust so that we're getting a nice hip flexor stretch. Coming to the top of your left foot, and then stack your palms. Use them as a little pillow as you gently lower your chin or your head to your hands. And then incorporating some crocodile breaths. Deep breaths filling your belly, expanding your belly like a balloon. And then exhaling, releasing. As you're ready, take your time coming back to center. Extend your leg long. We'll tuck the toes, plant your palms, and transition to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, and I apologize for the big sweater. I'm freezing. Hopefully I don't blend into the background. From here, pedal it out. Stretch the backs of your legs. Three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Bend your knee. High lunge. Step your foot forward. And then lift up, arms up. Okay, so breathing into your hip flexor. Hips are forward. From here, we're coming right into warrior two. So pivot on that back foot and then reach long through your fingertips. Make sure your heel is bisecting the arch of your back foot. As you reach, reverse triangle. Flip your front palm, straighten the right leg as you reach forward, up and back. From here, we are coming into Trikonasana. And for our triangle pose, I like to step my back foot closer just because I find the stretch to be a little intense for my front hamstring. So I step it in closer, but you can do what you like. If you've got a block, you can, of course, feel free to use your block as you relax your hands, your fingertips down to your block, left fingertips up. Okay, if you don't have a block, that's fine. You can just be here or down to the ground, maybe at your ankle, shifting your gaze wherever is comfortable for your neck. And now we're coming into a revolved triangle. So lower that left arm. You're going to pivot on your back foot, face your front foot. Step your back foot in closer. Again, this is where it's nice to have a block. You're going to bring it to the right side, your left side. Hand on the block, and then right fingertips up. Exhale, release. Runner's lunge. Bend into both knees, shoot the left leg back. And we're here in our lunge. We're going to take a few breaths here. Breathing into your left hip flexor, maybe rocking forward and back to stretch the fascia of your foot. Reach tall through the crown of your head. Keep your abdominals on so that we're not collapsed into our shoulders. Okay, big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plant your palms, step your foot back. And we repeat, three-legged dog, left leg up. Bend your knee, high lunge, step your foot forward. Reach your arms high. From here, we take our warrior two, pivot on that back foot, drop your heel, reach through your fingertips. Make sure your heel is bisecting the arch of your back foot. Reverse triangle, flip your front palm, reach forward and up and back as you straighten your left leg. Triangle pose. Go ahead, lower that left palm, maybe stepping that back foot in closer, using a block if you like, right fingertips up. Revolved triangle. Swing that right arm down, pivot on your back toes, step your foot in closer. Block can come underneath your right hand if you like, and then left fingertips up. Runner's lunge. Here we go. Lower your palm. You're going to bend your knees, shoot the right leg back. Front knee over your ankle, hips even, hug your abs, reach through the crown of your head. Take about 2 more breaths here. Downward facing dog, plant your palms, step your foot back. From here, we hop to the center of the mat. So bend your knees, hop to the center. Root to rise, roll on up. We can take a side body stretch, grabbing your wrist, reaching up and over. And then just take it to the opposite side. From here, we're coming into tree pose. So let's start by hugging your right knee to your chest. We've got a few options for tree pose. We can either use your hand to help you bring your foot to the inside of your thigh, or we can bring our leg to the side of your shin, or we can even kickstand your toes and bring the ball of your foot to the ground, rest your heel right above your ankle. Okay, I'm going to come to my inner thigh, but I want you to soften your standing leg. Okay, that left knee. Hips are anchored forward. Hug your abs. Relax your shoulders. We'll take a few breaths in our tree pose. If you'd like an added challenge, we can bring arms up and overhead, or maybe even shift your gaze up towards the sky. But think about rooting through all 4 corners of your foot, keeping some buoyancy in your low body, finding a focal point to help you balance. Take about 3 more breaths here. Good. Release your hands. You're going to bring your right hand to your thigh and then just take a side body stretch. And gently come on out of it. Go ahead, shake through your feet. And we will take it to side 2. Right foot is to the mat as we shift our weight over to that leg. Soften your knee. And then take your variation, either bringing your foot to the inside of your thigh, to your shin, or kickstand. Okay, root through all 4 corners of your foot. Soften your knee, even your hips forward. Find a focal point, and then take whatever variation you like with your hands. Okay, and that standing leg, that foot's going to have a lot of micro movements. That's fine. And just keep breathing. Notice if you're holding your breath here. Again, think about the firmness of your mat, the support of the ground below you. You are an immovable tree. Real tree. We'll take about 3 more breaths here. And from here, you're going to relax your hand, left hand to your knee, right hand reaches up and over as you take a side body stretch. And we'll go ahead and release it. Nice job. Take a wide-legged forward fold. Step your feet nice and wide, hands to your hips, and then just fold forward. We can stop about halfway, keeping a nice long spine, and then just release. Let it be passive. Bend your knees. Relax your head completely. Go ahead, face that front foot, and then we're just going to lower down, transitioning to your back. Swing your legs around. Make your way to flat back. From here, we are coming into a bridge pose. So soles of your feet are to the ground, knees facing up. Relax your hands. Inhale to push into your heels. Exhale to hover your hips. From here, we've got the option to bind. So you'd interlace your fingers behind your back. Push the outer edges of your palms and your triceps into the mat to lift your hips a little bit higher. And notice the heat growing around your posterior muscles, your glutes, your hamstrings. Maybe rolling onto your shoulders. 2 more breaths. Next, exhale, gently lower your hips. Coming into a spinal twist, extend your left leg long, hug your right knee to your chest. And then we'll guide that knee over to the left. Shift your gaze over your right shoulder, relax your shoulder towards the mat. And then let's begin to roll back to center, and we'll switch it out. Left knee to your chest, Right leg extends long. Guide that knee over to the right. Extend your left arm. Shift your gaze over your shoulder. Breathe. Think about what grounds you in your energy. This is a phrase I actually use a lot or that we come back to in therapy, because often when I'm feeling scattered or just like I'm feeding off of my environment and a hectic schedule, what grounds me in my energy? It's kind of like building resilience to craziness, busyness of my environment. So what are things that ground you in your own energy? Let's roll back to center. Now extend your legs long. Relax your arms to your sides. We're coming into Shavasana. And we're going to end with some box breathing. So we'll breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. And I'll guide you through it. Let's start with a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Now close your lips and breathe through your nose, and we'll begin. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, hold for 4, 3, 2, exhale for 4, 3, 2, hold for 4, 3, 2, in for 4, 3, 2, hold for 4, 3, 2, out for 4, 3, 2, hold for 4, 3, 2, in for 4, 3, 2, hold for 4, 3, 2, out for 4, 3, 2, hold for 4, 3, 2. 2 more, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4, and release your box breathing. Allow your breath to return to a natural rhythm. Notice how you're feeling. And we will close it out here, bringing hands together and up to your forehead. Deep inhale and sigh it out. Exhale. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you're feeling a little bit more grounded. Please subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying these videos, and I hope to see you very soon. Namaste.